Hi everybody, my name is Orlando Galvis. I'm a student from pre-intermediate course. So this is the final activity, so I'm going to get my task. So first of all, I have to talk about a short story, The Lost Crown of Anglia. So I need to ask some and answer some questions. So there are these. That the story have to attempt what is the story about, what is the central idea, is it implicit or explicit? Well, the theme of the story is about the three lost crows of Anglia. This story is about two men, the narrator and Henry, who visit Seaport in England and meet a man, Paxton, who tells them a story about the three lost crows of Anglia, and he said then that he finds a crowd of thoughts, but now he was being followed by a ghost, perhaps the William A. ghost, and he needed to give back the crown where he found it. The two men joined Paxton to give the crown back. When they are giving the crown back, a voice is heard by Paxton, and he noticed that the ghost will be going to be always with him. Next day, the two men were going to take Paxton to the train station, but he was walking on the beach. When they were going to find him, they noticed a pair of footprints in the sand, and then they hear a cry. Paxton dies, and nobody knows who was Paxton murdered. The two men come back to the hotel and never more speak about that. The central idea is about the lost crown of Anglia and the William Eggers ghost. It is an implicit story. Who is the protagonist of this story? Try to establish his or her age, family, background, social class, and status and occupation. The protagonist of this story is Paxton. He was 30 to 40 years old. He was from a medium social class, and his family could be interested in the three crows of Anglia. He worked as a treasure browser. What is the problem presented in the story? Who was the problem solved at the end? The problem was that Paxton needed to give back the lost crown of Anglia that he had found because he was being followed by William A. ghost. Paxton could give the crown back, but the next day he dies by the William A. ghost. At what point in this story is the tension highest? Is that the dramatic climax? All the time of this story exceeds a tension around the story, what Paxton tells and his Eggers net by giving back the lost crown of Anglia to when he dies. That's the story involves epiphany or moment of insight, revelation of self-realization for the protagonist or for the reader. Who is this moment present? In this story there isn't a moment of insight. There was a moment when Paxton gave back the crown and heard a voice. In that moment, he understands that William A. ghost was always with him and never going to go away from him. Thank you so much.